Guys, today we're back with another study video after a long time. So today we'll be learning Social Geography Chapter 1. So these are questions, facts, and just some extra information and everything. But here it's a kind of hard lesson because just don't get demotivated. But it's because we have to learn a lot about maps. But when we are learning it, it'll get very easy. So let's get started. And you guys don't mind my handwriting because I just wrote it in a hurry because there is a lot. Yeah, so let's just get started. So who is the father of history? The father of history, his name is Herodotus. The way to remember his name is, if you think the father of history, you can say the father of the nation, you'll say Gandhiji, right? Like that, if you say the father of history, you should say Herodotus. Herodotus, how am I supposed to even remember that name? Just remember Hero, which is hero. Just remember that, and whenever it's exam is coming, you can just write Herodotus, and that's how I remembered it. Well, okay, now let's learn more about all the historians or stuff. So for years, the great historians wondered what a feeble land of India was. According to Herodotus, the history Asia is only a small part of the world. In the deep of Asia, you can find India. Like, is that even serious? Because we are like the 7th largest country. Yeah, so for years, greatest historians like Herodotus or stuff, they thought that India was a really small and feeble land. He thought that Asia is one of the small country. Inside Asia, only India is there. That's what he thought. In the deep of Asia, you can find India. Then many years later, an Italian explorer, his name is Christopher Columbus, okay? He, set up a mission that he wanted to find a shorter sea route through the Atlantic Ocean to India. Yeah. So who is he? He is Christopher Columbus, and he set up a mission to find a shorter sea route through the Atlantic Ocean to India. Let me just do this. Yeah. And that's how they discovered America, like by accident. Are you even serious? Like, that's by accident. Let's give a moment of applause on what he did. Okay, whatever. So where is India located? In the north or the east or the west or the south? Like, where? Yeah, so this is a kind of tricky question because it's located in the north as well as the east. So India is located in the northern hemisphere. If we see in the terms of equator, what is an equator? Okay, you can see equator is the middle of the earth, like this. If this is the earth, it's the middle of the earth, it's equator. So I draw these stupid drawings, don't get me wrong. Okay, so this when we see it in this way, which is the equator way, which is the middle of the earth, which is landscapely, then India is located in the northern hemisphere. India is located in the north when it's in the part of equator. But when it's in the prime meridian, which is vertically putting a line on the earth, prime meridian is when it's in the prime meridian, it is located in the eastern hemisphere. You got that? Yeah. So one second. So you guys, this is like kind of the hard part of this. So from here to here, what is the distance? This is India, by the way. From here to here, what is the distance? From here to here, what is the distance? So what they're telling here is you have to know from the southernmost point to the northernmost point to the southernmost point, and then the easternmost point to the westernmost point. So here the mainland of India extends between the latitudes of 8.4 minutes to the north. 8.8 degrees 4 minutes. Let's just keep it like that. So how to remember these dates, you may ask. History is kind of it's like history and geography both mixed together. Yeah, so you can see here 8.4, and you should just know that it's northern tip to the southern tip. You should know that. And then in that, make sure these are the smaller quantities, so that thing that northern things, the smaller ones will come, and the bigger things in eastern, which we'll see. So here you all can see that it's 8 degrees 4 minutes to the north. So we can memorize it like 8. The half of 8, what is it? Half of 8, it's 4. So half of 8 is 4. So 4 minutes to the north. You can just the degree is here, right? 8 degrees 4 minutes to the north. Okay, so the longitude, how am I supposed to remember this? So I have even found a way for this. So look at this. There is 3, and what is the double of 3? Double of 3 is 6, and after 6 it's 7. Like, how is that? Okay, so it's 37 degrees. You can just or you can remember 37, and the 3 plus 3 is 6. You can do that too. So it's 37 degrees 6 minutes to the north, and that's the extent of Earth's mainland. Mainland is nothing but this, from the southernmost point to the northernmost tip. Okay, so now let's look at the extent of the country from the westernmost to its easternmost tip. So it's not east and west and all, just don't remember this, I told, right? So whatever is the smallest, which is the 37 degrees to 6 minutes to the north, and then 8 degrees and 4 minutes to the north is only like the northern to southern hemisphere, but this is the eastern to western hemisphere, but you only have to write east. Okay, so see, I told, right, the smaller ones are the north and south, and the bigger ones are the east and west. Just see, 68 and 97, and here it is 8 and 8 and 37. Yeah, so here you can see 68 degrees 7 minutes. How to remember this? As simple as that. Look at this. What is see, 6, 7, 8. It goes in a sequence. Can you see that? See, after 6 it's 7, after 7 it's 8. Or you can just remember the number 687, and then you can put a dot in the middle like this, which is 68 degrees and 7 minutes to the east. And this one, there is no way for me pretty much, so I just memorize it, which is 97 degrees and 25 minutes to the east. I always tell, if it's north and south, you have to only write north at the last, like 8 degrees and 4 minutes to the north, and 37 degrees 6 minutes to the north. And here you have to write only east, which is 68 degrees 7 minutes to the east, 97 degrees 25 minutes to the east. Okay, so now what is the Tropic of Cancer? We'll have learned it in like 5th or 6th, because and in like 7th and 8th and all, you'll only learn not more about this geography. We'll only learn about history and civics. But now we're going to learn about Tropic of Cancer. What is Tropic of Cancer? Tropic of Cancer divides India into almost 2 equal halves, you guys, like this. You can see into 2 equal halves, which makes us think that it's like almost India has its own version of an equator. Like this is India, and then it's like half of India, like that's almost half of India, which makes us think, or which it's like India has our own version of our equator. Wow, that's cool. And Tropic of Cancer, for it, it's 23 degrees and 30 minutes to the north. 23 minutes, 30. So 20 and 30, they're in like a sequence, like 20, 30. So 23 degrees to the 30 minutes to the north. You can just remember it like that. Yeah, so the Tropic of Cancer, which and all places will it pass through? So here I have written another way. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so here I have written another way, which is the GKRWMTCM. You can remember it like this, but the easier way is that, see, you have to remember it like Gujarat, Jharkhand. After Jharkhand, what will come? The more you go through it, the more your mind will capture it. So just go Gujarat, Jharkhand, Rajasthan, West Bengal. After West Bengal, what will come? Mizoram, Tripura. After Mizoram, Tripura, Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh. So see, Gujarat, Jharkhand, Rajasthan. After Rajasthan, West Bengal. After West Bengal, Mizoram. After Mizoram, it's Tripura. After Tripura, it's Chhattisgarh. After Chhattisgarh, it's Madhya Pradesh. That's all. See, you can just remember it like that. We'll once more say it, which is Gujarat, Jharkhand. After Jharkhand, we have Rajasthan. After Rajasthan, we have West Bengal. After West Bengal, I'm not seeing, okay. After West Bengal, we have Mizoram. After Mizoram, we have Tripura. After Tripura, we have Chhattisgarh. After Chhattisgarh, we have Madhya Pradesh. That's all. Just remember it in a way, or you can take a screenshot and learn it afterwards. Now let's go to the next topic. So we already saw this, right? India lies between the westernmost longitude of 68 degrees to the 68 degrees 7 minutes to the east, and 97 degrees 25 minutes to the east only. In Andhra Pradesh, okay. So in Gujarat, it's 68 degrees and 7 minutes to the east in Gujarat, but it's 97 degrees and 25 minutes to the east in Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, yeah, so now we are going to learn about the south to east of India. We have Bay of Bengal and Andaman Nicobar. In the southwest of mainland, we have Lakshadweep. So when they say it's the when they say it's the southeast, you can see that this is the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, and this is the Lakshadweep Islands, and here there is Maldives also, Maldives, and nearby this we have Sri Lanka. So this is Andaman and Nicobar, and it's the southeast, and this is Andaman and Nicobar, and it's in the southeast of India, and this is Lakshadweep Islands, which is in the southwest, which is in the southeast. We have Andaman and Nicobar. In the southwest, we have what is this? We have Lakshadweep, and in the Maldives, that are all we'll see. Let's see again to the southeast of India. We have Bay of Bengal. In the Bay of Bengal, like right here, you guys, if you see Bay of Bengal is here. And then this is the Andaman Nicobar Islands, and then in the southwest we have the Lakshadweep Islands. Okay, yeah, we have the Lakshadweep Islands. Yeah, see, southwest of the mainland, India lies in the Lakshadweep Islands. So now let's see the neighboring countries of India, the countries which are sharing its border with. What do you mean by border? So you can see like this is the map of India. So this is the border of it. It's like the perimeter of it. So you can see this is the perimeter. So it's like the border, which and all border is it sharing with. When you see it in the world map, India will be very small. So this is like the maximized version of India. So it will be like a lot of countries will be sticking near it, like this like Arunachal Pradesh and a lot more. So now what you're going to be doing is we'll be learning the borders which India is sharing with. So which is normally in Asia, because it's surrounded in Asia, right? Yeah. So now let's see the neighboring countries of India, or the countries which India is sharing this border line or the coastline with. So the northwest we have Pakistan and Afghanistan. In the north we have China, Nepal and Bhutan. And in the east we have Myanmar and Bangladesh. This is also easy. Remember. See, it's like not even you should. There is no need for you to remember in like northwest or like the north or like the east. It's nothing like that. So first you have to remember Pakistan, Afghanistan. Next we have China. China means you should just come in your mouth, like Nepal, Bhutan. China, Nepal, Bhutan. And then yeah, so it's China, Nepal, Bhutan. China, Nepal, Bhutan, Afghanistan, and Pakistan, Bangladesh and Myanmar. That's all. Okay. So yeah, you can see it's like Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar and Bangladesh. So in the south, which is like you can see, okay. So this line, after this part is called as the coastal line, the line which is surrounded with water. This is the Indian Ocean. So that this is surrounded with water. This is the coastline of India, and it is surrounded with water. So you all can see here that yeah. So where is that? Yeah. So in the south of the water, India in the south in the water, India has two neighboring countries. What are the two neighboring countries? It's Sri Lanka and Maldives. Sri Lanka and Maldives are they are the neighboring countries, but in the coastline of India, which is in the water of India, they are neighboring countries of India, which is in the water. Okay. So but Sri Lanka is separated from India by the Palk Strait and the Gulf of Mannar. So Palk Strait, you have to remember Palak Paneer, and the Gulf of Mannar you have to remember golf, and then you can just get the rest of it with your words. So Palak Paneer and golf. So it's like Palk Strait and then Gulf of Mannar. Anyways, so this is Sri Lanka. So this is separated by Palk Strait and Gulf of Mannar. Okay. MANNAR, it's not MANAR. There are a lot of mistakes, so don't learn from this, just read from this. So yeah, and Maldives is a group of islands. Actually, this is Maldives. It's a group of islands. It just I'm not sure if this is Maldives, but it looks like it, like a group of islands, small islands. Yeah. So what is great about India? I mean, it has no central location. It has no central location, including East and West Asia, allowing it to make a lot of trades and exchanges, because there is a vast coastal line from different parts of the country. In fact, there is no other country that has a vast coastal line as long as India on the Indian Ocean. Hence, this is called as an Indian Ocean. So y'all can see right here, this is a coastal line. So you can see that this is the sea. this is the equator. This is the line of the, what is it? This is the line of the Tropic of Cancer we saw, right? So you see 23 to 23 degrees to 30 minutes to the north. Yeah, so this is the Tropic of Cancer. And then here they said, right, India will it's like India has almost half an own equator of itself. It's like India has almost its half. So here it's like the land area and here it's the water area. So this is called, because there is a bigger coastline, a lot of trades will happen, boats will come here and take trades and go to their own places. So trades like the Muslim is nothing but a cloth, like a fabric. Muslim is a fabric. 1 second. Okay, Muslim is a fabric, you guys, and many more like exotic spices, and hand scripts also, like the Ramayana, Mahabharata, and the decimal yeah, so there are a lot of idea exchanges and trade exchanges. So we said, right, trading in like Ramayana, the Upanishads, the stories of Panchatatras, and as well as the decimal and the numeral system. These are just the trades that will happen, like the Muslim, which is the cloth, and then exotic spices, and then Ramayana and Upanishads and Panchatatras are stories, and then numerical and the decimal system. These are few of the examples. So India even obtained an architecture style like the Qutub Minar in the Delhi and Taj Mahal in the Mughal Empire, and the Greek sculptures, and the Buddha sculpture and all you have seen, right? That is the Greek sculptures. And then these can be sent to places which are favorable conditions, or like in museums or stuff. So what is this? India even obtained an architecture style like Qutub Minar, Delhi, and Taj Mahal in the Mughal Empire, and Greeks in the Greek sculptures. They are sent to places which have favorable conditions, or particular needs. So this is the part 1 of this lesson, you guys, and then there is a part 2 which will be coming as soon as possible. And then now we'll just see a summary of whatever we learned in very short. So the northern and the eastern hemisphere of the earth is India is located in the northern and the eastern. In the northern, if it's like the equator version of the northern, it is in the northern hemisphere. But when we see it in the vertical version like this, here India is located in the eastern. Okay, so we already learned that. India lies between 8 minutes and 8, I told, right, in half of 8 is 4, and then 8 degrees 4 minutes to the north, and then 37 degrees 6 minutes to the north. Because why did I say 37? 37, see, what is the 3 plus 3, 6, so 7, and after 6, 7, so 37 degrees and 6 minutes to the north. Latitudes between, this is for the east and west, this is for north and east. From, I already told you guys, right, this is the north and east, and this is the east and west. So latitudes between 68 degrees and 7 minutes east, and 97 degrees 25 minutes to the east. This is the yeah. And then we saw about the Tropic of Cancer. The Tropic of Cancer divides India into almost 2 equal halves, which makes us think that India has its own equator. Yeah. So it lies between the Tropic of Cancer lies and it divides India into almost 2 equal halves, and for it it's 23 and 30. So why did 20 and 30? We know that's like 23 and 23 degrees and 30 minutes to the north. That's all. Very simple. And India's 1 second. Oh, okay. Yeah. So India's neighboring countries which share borders or boundaries are called Pakistan. Let's see without saying. Pakistan, Afghanistan, Nepal, China, Bhutan, Bangladesh and Myanmar. See, Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar and Bangladesh. I already told you guys. So Pakistan means Afghanistan should come. China means Nepal, Bhutan should come. Myanmar means Bangladesh should come in our mouth. Somehow you have to memorize it and understand the concept, okay? And then neighboring countries in water which are sharing boundaries. I told you guys so many times, this is the which is in the water, and this is the land, and this is the water. So which are sharing here is the Myanmar and Maldives. Myanmar and Maldives. And I'm sorry, it's Sri Lanka and Maldives. I just confused with this. So it's neighboring countries in water which are sharing border are Sri Lanka and Maldives. And Sri Lanka is separated by Gulf of Mannar and Palak Paneer. If I say that, teacher will punch in my face. It's not Palak Panil, it's Palk Strait in Gulf of Mannar. So the neighboring countries in water sharing border or boundaries are called, they are Sri Lanka and Maldives. And Sri Lanka is separated from India by Gulf of Mannar and Palk Strait. Okay, so because of India's borders and coastline, India has one of the biggest coastlines compared to other countries. It's because of it, and many trades will happen, like exotic spices and muslin, like the cloth, and then like ideas like Upanishads, Panchatatras and Mahabharatas and numerical and decimal system and a lot more. It's for the trade ships, because I already told you guys, this is the coastline of India, and a lot of ships can come, take the goods and go. And even like the what is that, the numerical system and the Greek system, and then and a lot more. So yeah. So that's it for today's video, guys. Make sure you like, share and subscribe. There'll be a lot more interesting videos, and the part 2 is coming after you watch this. The lesson is not over. Watch that. It's going to be another short and interesting video. So make sure you watch that, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.